Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. USDA on Friday making some minor revisions to the grain balance sheet. That includes lowering corn exports, which in part pressured corn to end the week lower. The agency not revising corn yields or production right now, but it did increase old crop ending stocks up 35 million bushels to 1.4 billion bushels. It's due to a cut in exports and expectations of competition from Brazil in the next few months. That puts new crop carryover for corn at more than 2.2 billion. As for soybeans, again, no change to production right now, but it increased old crop ending stocks by 15 million bushels based on lower than expected shipments, coming in now at 230 million bushels, and a new crop carryover was raised to 350 million. As for wheat, 598 million bushels still in the bin, 562 million bushels for next year's carryover. And USDA did change the wheat production forecast, boosting yields up slightly on higher hard red winter wheat production, offsetting a cut in soft red winter and white winter. The all wheat yield now stands at 44.9 bushels an acre, which is still below last year. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins us. And Michelle, the markets saw mixed reaction.
Clinton, usually the market doesn't trade this report very long before changing its focus to weather. Plus, USDA generally doesn't make any supply or production changes in this report, but instead waits until the July WASDE when they can incorporate those June acreage figures. However, they did make some adjustments to demand, and it was a bearish reminder that the U.S. is just not competitive globally. While market analysts think USDA may need to cut corn yield in the next WASDE, the slow demand for U.S. corn indicated in this report will offset that. USDA cut exports another 50 million bushels, which raised the ending stocks 35 million. Plus, USDA raised Brazilian corn production 2 million metric tons, which will also compete against the U.S.
We just got to realize that this Brazil crop is huge. It's going to be undercutting the market prices at this time frame, and we're just going to have a hard time moving things. And that's probably the biggest bearish factor that's out there, despite the weather that's going on. People talk about weather and why haven't we rallied? It's the pure fact that we just can't move this product, and that demand's going to trump, anything that we see on the weather front, barring it really getting severe.
Ending stocks on soybeans came in 15 million bushels higher than last month, with a subsequent cut in exports despite some recent soybean sales.
But again, showing that pattern that we're just maybe a little heavy on the demand side, adding a little more to carry out, and then that just trickles through without any changes in terms of yield acres or production for the fall.
And USDA also raised Brazilian soybean production 1 million metric tons to 156 million, which is a record. And with their lower prices, they're undercutting the U.S. in the export market. That will continue to be a headwind on rallies in beans in the short term. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.